Ooh, I'm about to say, oh man, oh no, oh no, dude. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with more of the Sopranos here. I'm happy that you guys are just as excited as I am as we continue on with this series. I'm loving everything so far, what we've been presented with, the characters that we're living with, and all the challenges and confrontations and conflicts that we're about to be witnessing. I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I hope that you guys are here for that too. But yeah, genuinely hope that you guys are having a great time. We're going to be hopping into episode 3. This one's going to be called Denial, Anger, Acceptance. It's going to be a whole lot of emotions from the sound of it. That's a whole lot of emotion. So who knows what this episode can bring forth, but I'm sure it's going to continue to build on to the story that's going to be stacked here, and it's going to get to a point to where I can just feel it. A lot of really great shows are able to do this. Better Call Saul did a wonderful job when it comes to this, but it's gathering all this information, giving us all these tidbits about people, just letting the story just ramble and scramble, baby. Just ramble and scramble. And so when we get to a certain point, it's going to be like, yeah, checkmate. All these pieces are going to start having definitions and minds of their own. Not to say that they don't already, but I'm talking about when conflict happens, when war happens, not just physical confrontation. I'm talking about conflict just in a sense of characters going through challenges or having to face challenges and how they overcome it. And there's so many ways that you can do it. It's one of the reasons why storytelling is a brilliant thing. So without further ado, we're going to hop into episode 3. Again, you're able to get 2 episodes per week over on the Patreon. This is going to be consistent. So if that's something that you are ready to eat up, maybe you want to be a couple episodes more ahead of the YouTube. Well, not even a couple. You might be a good bit, as the weeks go on. Then by all means, go ahead and check out the Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel, but you can also support by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you don't have to do any of those things. Get your favorite popcorn, your favorite snacks, your favorite gabagool as we hop into The Sopranos. Let's do this, man. Let's do this, man. I'm ready. I hope that you guys are too, man. I hope that you guys are too. Similar to The Wire, there are things that I personally can relate to just because of how I came into this world, right? I think that's always really great. I think that's why everybody in this world has a story to tell and can provide value because you came into this world whether you like it or not. With The Sopranos, I can relate in degrees of me living in South Jersey. I have a lot of Italian friends. I love going to Italy. I've been around the culture ever since being in Philly while also being in South Jersey. Driven to New York City, Philly, New Jersey Turnpike, all of that. So I'm excited to see how these story elements within not only the characters but within the environment, and hopefully, they call forth to my brain. And I can provide a little bit of insight. Even from the intro, some of these roads, some of these homes, going from home to home to home, different variations of them, the highways. Yeah.
Brandon, come on.
Hey, yo! Yeah, yo! What are you doing?
We found this truck on the side of the road.
Oh yeah,
Some kids, I don't know.
they gotta fix this problem. They got some damn problems going on here.
Let's call the cops. Those are the fucking guys that killed Hector.
We just returned, maybe.
I'm telling you, man, this is gonna build. They high on coke and everything. Yeah, all right.
Nothing much. There was some stuff missing from the truck, but he didn't give a fuck as long as the thing's back,
Someone mentioned that they might think I might not like the editing. I like the editing. I like when they abruptly cut to other settings.
Malfasante thing, the minute it first happened. You should have sent a clear-cut signal to what you fuck with Junior Soprano.
Take it easy.
Yeah, he's over here trying to stir something. He's trying to stir some things, man. That's how you know someone's an instigator. As much as I love hearing this man talk and express himself verbally,
Soprano?
I also love when he's not talking. but you could tell that he's talking within himself. His acting when it comes to that is really good. The contemplation, interpretation.
I'm borrowing this rotted out tree we put here.
It's depressing and scary to you?
Not to me. But it's got that built right into it.
You're trying to say that it's objectively like that. It's interesting.
Means it. If you think that's just bullshit.
What do you mean?
This is a good hospital, sweetheart. Nothing like that's gonna happen here.
Hair in the line will kill you.
Look at the outfits, man. Look. Yo, I see people wear that.
A friend of yours had a spontaneous combustion in his restaurant.
I'm going down to the cafeteria, hon. You want me to
Oh,
bring
boy.
anything back?
Yeah, play the
Oh,
brajol.
It's crazy how family and business can just interweave, you know, just with a few sentences and then going right back to, you know, telling your friend to beat cancer.
Candidate for clinical trials. These stump cell therapies.
Wally, don't you listen. You don't want to hear no more cancer talk.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
The Jew with the black clothes and the curls and everything.
Jew.
I see them, but I don't believe them.
It's so interesting that this is our ragtag group right here, man. Usually in shows, they're a little bit younger, but I love that we are with senior men who have lived through the prime and are now trying to still, well, honestly, find themselves.
The insurance money.
What are you talking about? I thought all that was settled.
Join the club. They're putting us through a second arson investigation.
What do they think? You're mobbed up? You're working stiff for Christ.
Uh-oh. I mean, dude, there's mob touch. There's mob touch. There's hands on it.
Insane.
Of course, we got that close up with, you know, our guy thinking, feeling some type of guilt.
Only one concept I'm asked. Shit runs down here.
Yes, it does. Come on, come in the kitchen. I'll buy you a beer.
Part of me thinks he knows that they did it. But he's in a state of paralysis because obviously if he does something, I mean, you're messing with people that could really do some damage to you.
What's the title?
My pleasure.
You know, is it worth it?
Thank you.
Silvio, you know?
But the question is, he might still feel that way if he knows. And that could be enough.
You know the story about my daughter and her husband?
Yeah, he knows.
Do you have a daughter, Mr. Soprano?
Yes. Call me Tony.
Man, I love these compositions. These camera angles are so awesome. I love them.
All right, 25%. He wants 50, we get 25.
I don't understand.
That's because I'm not talking to you.
It's like, yeah, man, you've been giving attitude ever since you showed up.
That's a commercial, isn't it?
All right, business is moving. Let's go ahead and jack some people who are messing with our now newly acquired business, our newly acquisition.
Depends. Are you Ariel?
Well, that also depends. Are you a bill collector?
What is this, the Catskills? Shaggy Green we got here. We want to talk.
That's so funny. I know about the Catskills.
Blood into this place, and he owes me. And I intend to get what's mine. So please, don't embarrass yourself any further. Just leave.
Bro, I don't think they're leaving, man. I don't think they're leaving, man. Damn! Yep, here we go, bro.
Slow-mo, whatever the fuck he wants, and you forget this 50% shit. You got nothing coming to you. Nothing. You understand me? Nothing. Fuck you!
He's gonna break his hands. He's gonna break his fingers.
Fuck that. This is how I say nothing.
No way. I know that hurts. I know that hurts, bro. Man's getting dinged on by the bell. That's crazy. Bro, just look at... I'm surprised this man thought that he could do something against those two guys. They might be older, but even I wouldn't want to pick that fight. Like, what the hell, bro? Come on.
Insurance will get off its ass.
Do you think it could have been arson?
What's the matter with you?
You can see the protection of guilt. That's what he does.
That, I'm serious, you guys.
Nah, if we can't score some crystal, we're dead.
What?
Okay, so with this budget...
Is that what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about crystal I'm acting like that wasn't floating around my high school. It absolutely was. But still, that's crazy.
Yeah, restaurant hostess. Real tough work.
It's your little cousin.
Hey, how you doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to score some blow, trying to get some crystal.
Score. I want to score some crystal.
Yeah, you got money? Shut up. You ain't giving them shit.
Why not?
How about for starters, your father will put a bullet in my...
Yeah, how about that? How are you not having those configures in your brain? Do you know who your father is?
Hans will rob you and leave you on the side of the road.
I don't know what you see in him.
Money. What do you...
He said money.
Can't let her go down to Jefferson Ave. They'll sell her Ajax.
She's not gonna go down there. She's just trying to get me to give her some speed.
Isn't it better if she
Nah,
gets
she
it
would-
from you with all that poison that...
She probably would still want to journey down there. Next thing you know, that thing could get dirty and you're getting roasted.
No problem. Just looking for my nurse's pin.
Hey, yo.
I think you got the wrong room
Hey,
there, hon,
yo.
because you are not my nurse.
I know, but I made up the bed.
No, sweetheart, I have not been out of...
Yeah, I don't think she's there to help you. I think she's there to do some other things.
Let me just check his...
My man is like,
This damn IV.
them yitties. Oh, my God. He's like, did you set this up, my man?
Bad.
She's a friend of mine from the club. Nice girl.
That was a nice gift, man. I wish someone thought of me like that. Someone sent me a gift like that. Nah, I think that requires me to be in the mob. I'll do without that.
You're a doctor. What do you think?
About the cancer? Is that what is he afraid of?
You're telling me it doesn't sound very good.
From what I'm telling you. Well, what the fuck do I know? I'm not a doctor.
You're angry. Who with?
Let me tell you something.
And she was able to spot that. That anger is like a shield to his vulnerability.
Every last hair on his head, and he's got a beautiful head of hair. So don't tell me about how it sounds, because you don't know him, and you don't know me.
Or maybe it's fear. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's his own mortality.
Gene says they shouldn't be too sober for the silent auction.
If anyone ever finds out you got this from me,
Yes.
look at me.
I would have told her father. I would have snitched. I would have been like, yo, your daughter is looking for
You want to
drugs.
see me dead?
I gotta go hunt her. You're the best.
Because if she ODs, oh my goodness, bro.
Look at that face.
Oh, God, Arthur, don't tell me that you took money from Tony Soprano.
There you go.
How is it different?
There you go. It's different. It is different because there's a web that comes with that money.
And it's for a very reputable cause. But to have that...
But I understand it. You know, come on now.
Charmaine. Sure. Charmaine.
I love these. I love these camera placements. Her beckoning her over.
Shut up! Shut up! Get in that fucking car!
He closed the car door back. He closed it back down. Yeah, I'm loving the editing, y'all.
You're a fucking great cook, Artie.
I cook like this. Reminds me of what I lost.
He's gonna keep bringing it up. Tony's gonna be like, God damn it, man. I knew I should have blown that shit up, man.
You fucking jerk. Come on. Get the door.
Okay, that's cool. I'm happy it chilled out for a little bit. I am so happy because, dear goodness, that could have been real bad. It's being real bad to this guy, that's for sure.
Put a roof over her head. I spend a fortune. On top of that, I worked for a father for 20 years and put up with his abuse. I should walk away without a nickel?
Bro, they don't care, man. They don't give a damn, bro. They just want the result.
Silvio!
The hell is that, a mallet? What the hell you think? Man's got a damn meat beater.
We should put him to work.
Oh, this man! I completely forgot. This man Tony is a damn cheating freak, man.
Ты всегда уходишь, но почему же нельзя остаться-то?
Wow. I love when this man is just in his mind, bro. I just love when he gets like that.
They chose death before enslavement. And the Romans, where are they now?
You're looking at him, asshole.
Yeah, yeah. How about that? I was like, brother, I don't know if you know where the the Romans are and where they come from, bro.
That's a fucking brilliant idea.
What are they gonna castrate him?
Act like a moil, huh?
What are they about to do? I don't know why I went to castration.
Paulie, get the bolt cutters from out of the trunk.
Hey, I was right, man. I should. You know what? Somebody come to me. Don't do that. Actually, if you happen to be watching this video, I'm just joking about that.
It happened so long ago. You and Tony, you weren't even married. It's probably silly for me to even bring it up now.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He did? One thing led to another. We started dating each other, and... Camilla, I slept with him.
Why can't you just die with this information? Why can't you just die with this information? Why are you saying this?
Well, what I'm trying to say is stop worrying about me. Really. I mean, we both made our choices. I'm fine with mine.
Dude, she's gonna beat you up, bro. That was a spiteful spike in her direction. That was crazy. It's Tony you probably want to be mad at. Okay, you shouldn't take it out on her, man. She didn't blow up your restaurant. That was crazy. Damn.
I gave him 15%. He gives my daughter the divorce, and it's business. It worked out.
Yeah, walk with me, Shmolo.
Yes. Listen, don't.
He said, walk with me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Got some good news. We're in the motel business. How do you like that?
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like with this character, they decided to go this route with him. He might just stop caring about the business. And I feel like Tony's going to see that because his death is bringing his mortality. He's like, dude, I don't care about what's going on with the business. And he's a bad mother, apparently.
Anyway, Paulie's downstairs. He thinks he...
I feel like that's going to affect Tony, especially when, if he dies, right? There's a painting right here. He's looking at paintings. This is the painting I'm seeing right there. But that's how I interpret it. I feel like that's how it could unravel.
They have the belief because they are afraid.
I'm not afraid of death.
Are you sure about that?
Not if it's for something.
I don't think you're afraid, but I think you do have a fear. I think those are two different things.
You envy the Hasids and their beliefs?
All this shit's for nothing?
This is interesting. I love that we're getting at the heart of it.
Why we're given the questionable gift of knowing that we're gonna die.
Man's having an existential thought right here. I don't think he's having a crisis, but he's having a thought. Ooh! I was about to say, oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. Well, hopefully you don't get got. I actually kind of like his character.
I was trying to save her. Listen to me, you speak English. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot.
Wow. Spooked him. Spooked him. Absolutely spooked him. Oh, no, dude.
Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack.
Wow. Oh, man. Yikes. Oh, damn. That sucks. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. This dude is a problem. He's a problem, man. That's crazy. So that conversation with the moms basically saved that other guy's life. Still had a shook moment, but man. Woo! And that's the end of the episode. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, everybody. Another jam-packed episode, man. Like, I'm loving how this story is unfolding. Again, this one is episode 3, titled Denial, Anger, acceptance, which is something that I think we could touch on. How about that? So denial, I think, is the denial of death, the denial of the fact that we are going to be broken down, withered down before leaving, or more so, we have the potential of that happening. You know, as we saw with Tony witnessing his friend battling cancer. You know, this person who was just rugged, right? The embodiment of just the business that he's in, and seeing that deterioration, not only physically but also mentally. You know, where he comes in to talk about business, he doesn't even want to talk about it anymore. You know, he's like, you know, mortality will bring that to you. You know, when we get to anger, I think the anger is a product of the fear. You know, the anger is our only practical response to lash out against this, right? Now, it may seem like it's the only response, but there are other methods. But I think as animals, really, as mammals, our defense mechanism is anger, you know, to ward off certain things that we don't understand. And I think, you know, the therapy seasons really touched on that. And acceptance, I don't think he's come to an acceptance yet, but it's more so, I guess, you guys let me know where the acceptance can really come down to. But you know what? Hold up. Here we go. Maybe the acceptance came in the form of when they were talking to the Jews. When at least he was talking to the rabbi, and he was ready to die. He was like, I've accepted this. And to go back to what we were previously talking about with, you know, anger and denial, you know, instead of lashing out with anger, maybe you lash out with acceptance. It's like, I know that death awaits me. However, I've accepted God, or I've accepted the nature of, you know, things coming to an end. You know, you don't really need a God for that. You can just have the mindset. But maybe it's the acceptance of that, and I don't think Tony has accepted that just yet. Will he accept it at the end of this story? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm loving the engaging conversations that we're having in and outside of the therapy session, because, you know, even outside of the therapy session, she's still in therapy. You're still inside of your own head here, and you can see how those conversations within those moments bleed out into the moments outside of that environment, where he's looking at paintings and he's interpreting it, you know, something objective through a subjective manner. It's going to be interesting seeing how this builds. Getting to the violence factor, yeah. It's going to be interesting seeing the repercussions of that, because, again, the reason why this happened was because of the person within their own ranks, right? So I'm sure there's going to be some internal conflicts that happen, some internal sabotages that need to be ironed out, you know, some wrinkles that need to be ironed out. And I'm excited to get to that. There's a lot of things happening, and I can already tell this show has some magic, and I'm happy that you guys are here to witness it. Again, if you guys want 2 episodes per week, check out the Patreon, but I'm going to get into the next episode. So, you know, if you're on the Patreon, I'll see you in a couple seconds. If not, I'll see you next week. So don't even trip. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches, cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.